Hey guys, it's a girl Shay Official and I'm back with another video. So today I'll be doing a story time, and I'll be just telling y'all a story about my first fight, the first time I ever fight. So yeah, I'm gonna do that. Sorry, my throat sore, but yeah. So I'm gonna tell another story time. It's gonna be a little bit weird because, to be honest, it's the first time I ever thought about it and stuff like that. So it's gonna be weird for me. I'm not sure about you guys, but it's gonna be weird for me. And I won't be called. I'm not gonna call no name at all. I'm not gonna call no name. I might say John, Dick, Tom, or Harry. Yeah, but that's basically it. Can look like me don't know what I say. So we're gonna just get straight into the video. Alright, so I'm going to be making up names and stuff like that. So yeah. Alright, so one day me, Paulette, Susan and Perry were at school, but the person who I had the altercation with did not go to the school I go to. So we were at school and I was complaining about not having my grandmother in Jamaica, and when she's gone, what it's gonna be that I'll be doing. So I said to Paulette that I might be staying with a family friend, and she said, okay, are you going to be comfortable? So I'm like, I'm not sure because I haven't met the person as yet. So he was like, okay. Anyway, the night I went home and we went to visit the person. Now remind you, I am a shy person. I'm a shy person. I'm not friendly at all. The first time meeting me, I'm not friendly. I don't talk unless I'm spoken to, and I like to be by myself. So if I'm meeting you as a family friend, I will stay one side, like literally stay at distance from you and talk on my phone or the something. But yes, the night we went there, and when we went there, the girl was on the veranda, she and her sister, but I knew the sister. So I went to the sister because the sister had a baby, and me love baby bad. So I went to play with the baby, and we were playing with the baby, and she wanted the baby, and she said to me, can I have the baby? So I'm like, yeah, you can have Jair. And she said okay, and then she took the baby, she went and she fed him, and she cleaned his pamper. So I'm like, okay. The baby come back and would I play with the baby. Like, for instance, that was the Friday night, sorry. That was the Friday night, and I was supposed to be there the Saturday night. So time skipped to Saturday. The morning we were packing, getting stuff together for grandma to leave. My aunt, her boyfriend, her friend, my grandmother, me, and my cousin, we were supposed to follow grandma to the airport, and then when they are going home, I will be dropped off there because that's the nearest point. Other than to drop me off first and then go to the airport, that would be like a total waste of time, and grandma would be late. So we went to the airport, dropped grandma off, waited until she's gone inside the airport, then we left and she dropped me off, went to meet the persons because she didn't know who they were. So she went to meet them. Sorry for the lighting, it's gonna be in and out, but she went to meet them, and they got along. At the time, my aunt was working with a firm and stuff, so party firm. So like you want party ice and all of them something there. Yeah, you would have call her and she'd have sit up. So yeah, she did that, and the night everything went like good. Everyone was loving, everyone was kind, everyone was caring, until 2 weeks after. 2 weeks after, her school had an orientation, and her sister, which I'll call her Pam, her sister Pam wanted me to accompany them because she had the baby. So I was like, okay, cool. So I said, okay. We went there. After we went there, we arrived at the school. She started like giving cold shoulder and stuff like that, but I'm a person like this. I like to see signs but ignore them. Some signs, see some signs and ignore them. So I'm like, I didn't do her nothing, so it can't be me. Anyway, we took the baby, stuff like that. She wanted the baby, but she just grabbed him out my hands. I'm like, it's just a baby. What the heck are you doing? You know? It ended up that about a few days after, I was in the room, because we shared the room. Me and her shared a room. So we were in the room, and she came in. I was lying down because I wasn't feeling well, and she came into the room and she was like, come like a play now. And I'm like, Suzette, no, I don't want to play. I'm not in the mood. And she was there. She had like a air oil bottle, and she hit me with it. And I'm like, stop, chill. You need to chill out. She fling one, the iron, what do you call it? What do you call it now? What do you call it? One seal box. The spray starch. She fling one spray starch buckle and it catching on my head. I'm like, what's up? Like, what's up? What really are going? She's like, I want to play again, I want to play. I'm like, girl, I'm not do that. I'm not in the mood. I tell them I'm not in the mood. Say if I'm not in the mood, I expect you not in the mood for that. Like, I'm not in the mood. I bypassed that. I got up and I got out. At the time, I was talking to a guy, and I didn't know that she was jealous of me talking to the guy. So we ended up breaking up. We stopped talk. We left. So somewhat she was happy. I had a Facebook account, and my friend, which was a boy, she and him were together, but because the boy texts me most, or he would have text me and ask me for alright and him something there, but he would have still do the same to her, but he would have slow text her and fast reply to me. So she vexed about that. The night again, she took my phone and brought it to her mother. And after she did that, I was pissed. I couldn't find no phone or nothing like that. I was pissed. So I asked for it. No one replied. No one said anything. So I was like, okay, I let it slide, because a girl like me, I can't live without my phone. So it's like, she take the phone, can I go get her mother? I ask for the phone, nobody not give it to me. So I said, alright, then I'm going to play with the baby, because that's the only thing I've left there for do. I went to play with the baby. They were playing with the baby. I said, alright, I'm going to bed and go lie down sleep. Didn't know that was not going to happen. I went into the room. She was in there on her laptop, and I'm going there and I said good night. Come have manners a little bit when it comes on to people, some people. But yeah, I tell her good night, and I'm going to the room. It's like she never answers, so me never pay that no mind. I'm going to bed and come back, put on my clothes and lie down. I lie down on the bed. I lock me eye, but I never that sleep. I did a little bit of sleep, but I never that sleep. That don't make no sense, but I did that sleep. So I did that sleep. And she fling something and it licked me. And I never take that one day lightly. I lick her back. After I hit her back, she went in to hold me like this, and I grab her in her ear and fling her out the door. And she let me go. I had loose now and I come out. Me, I try to pull the door to go outside for cool down because my temperature that rise and I get upset. So I pulled the door to come out, and there was like a board box in a corner, and she took it up and fling it, and it like catch my face and licking at the wall. I turn on back and I say, girl, you need to stop because I get upset, so stop. She was still behaving in her most crucial way. I'm say, alright, then this now go so. She come up to me, I'm grab her and use my other hand. So grab her, use my other hand and slap her head in like a metal thing, because there was a bunk bed and there was a single bed. So I slept on the bunk bed, so I hit her head in the iron part of the bunk bed and she dropped. I get the access for pull the door and she grabbed my foot. I'm gonna go because she's still up on the ground. I go over and I step on her and her sister. When her sister them named Cruella. Alright, so her sister named Cruella pulled the back door and come in and try to pull me off at the girl, and I try for me, go outside for their mother and father here. So it's like the girl with the baby, she pulled the front door. She pulled the front door, and when she pulled the front door and come in, she pulled me off. She get the chance to pull me off, and the other sister get the Cruella get the chance to pull she off of the ground and hold on to her and push her in the other room. So when the other sister let me go now, me go around to the kitchen for a knife because me did pissed off to a max. Me go around for a knife. What was I going to do with a knife? I'm going to tell y'all later. But I go around for the knife and I come back around because I was hella upset. I come back around and them ask her what happened, and her father in the bathroom. So them ask what happened, why all of this. And because I was upset and I was going after her still and couldn't get the chance to go after her, my asthma attacked me. I had an asthma attack. And them draw me in the one next room and them give me a paper bag. I still couldn't breathe. Them give me gloves to breathe in and I couldn't breathe. Them give me a balloon, I couldn't breathe. Everything with them I couldn't breathe at all. My pump in the bag in the room. And nobody never gonna make me go in there. So nobody don't know which part of pump them. I don't know what to tell them which part of pump they. But if I did go in there, I could find the pump. Them still hold me in there, and the man said me I got blackout, and him come in, lock the door, and him put the paper bag over my mouth. Oh, it forgot because I don't use paper bag. I don't use balloon, I don't use none of them something when I have asthma attack. I use my pump. Then put the paper bag over my mouth and him say breathe and calm down and try to control your breathing. I'm gonna do that. I'm gonna calm down, but my chest like it's still that tighten up. I can't fully calm down. And he was there, and she still a rage and a behave the most way. Him come out, but him left the door open, so I got up and I stood at the door. And I stood at the door. She come. Her father lick her with a wet rag, and she come after me still. When she come after me, she slammed me in the door, and I got upset again and took her by the hair and fling her head in at the wall. Fling her head, just I have her head repetitively, I put in at the wall. I slam it in at the wall. And her sister tried to pull me off of her, and me have a grip in her ear, like a good grip. And she drop, like I still have her ear, and she, when I say she had drop, me like push down her head and start step on her head. And them all them I say, no T, let her go, like T, let her go. I never that let her go. When our other Cruella finally grab her, like drag her off of me, I had a handful of hair, and I did the worst thing ever and fed it to the tank of fish, like threw it in the tank. And her sister pulled me outside, and when she pulled me outside, she said, you want to go for a walk? I was like, okay, cool. And I can tell you that when I got out the house, that was the time I realized I got cut. I had a cut like right here, and I had a scrape on my stomach, and I had a few marks on my neck. And I can tell you that was the worst fight I've ever been in, because I win, but I come out with scrape. Win, but come out with scrape. And that was just because of jealousy and a bag of different something mix up. But I didn't do the girl anything at all. Every time I saw the girl after that, we had altercations after altercations after altercations. Everything. Like everything just go down. If I see her in a Spanish town, it's like, if I see her in a half a tree, it's like fight on. It's like I just something stick off in my head and I want to lick her down. Yeah. The last time I see her, I slam her in a one bus. Like a group of gang up she and her friend them, I'm slam her in a one bus. But to think of it, I think that was the pettiest fight I've been in overall. But yeah, I'm trying not to make it longer than the 50. Alright. So I'm gonna end the video off. Alright. Please to go and follow me and my friend's business page at, well, the links will be down in the description. It's not fully finished, but we just created a business page, and I'd like y'all to follow it on Instagram. The link will always be down into the description. And if you guys would like a part 2, I will be sure to give it to you guys, because that was just the first part of the video, the first part of the whole story. But yeah, so if you guys would like a part 2, give this video about 10 likes. Yeah, 10 likes, and I'll do another part 2. But please guys, to subscribe, share, tell your friends and family to subscribe to Shay Official, and follow the 2 Instagram pages that will be down into the description. So yeah, that was the end of the video. I hope you guys like this video, because that took a lot of time, because this all my attack and it did weird out the back of my head. But yeah, that was the end of the video. I hope you guys like it and stuff like that. So yeah.